Okay, slightly different angle today, ladies, because the sun is beautiful. And I look like I've been shot where I was stood. Okay, let's just take a nice little kind of rocking action. I've still got this little groin injury going on. And 3, 2, 1, and then really slow, reach in. I hope you're feeling better, Sandra. I know you've had a cold, hon. And 2, 1. Nice to see you too, Jax. And then over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 2 more. 2, and on the next one, just hold it in. Take a beautiful in breath. And then gently up, and just take that back hand to the back leg and the other hand up to ceiling. Try and just bring the hand away so you're opening up through the chest. And then back to centre, beautiful, that other side, so just a little rock. It's tight. I always think of you, Serena, when I do this, I think, oh, that's how tight you feel. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then over. Beautiful, and then over for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then hold it on the next one. Take a breath in. And then back, reach up. What a beautiful sky. Take a breath in. And then just gently engage the fingers together. Just lock them and take a nice stretch of the pecs. Take a breath in. Beautiful, well done. Let's take it into some squats. Let's do our squats in parallel, guys, just so we're not overworking through the piriformis muscle. So a nice hips level. Let's bring it down and back up. Or keep your hands like that. Sometimes that feels nice. Something's clicking in my body. I'm not sure where the clicking's coming from. And for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, I caught about a minute of oh, I don't even know what it's called. The thing we get in on a morning, and they were doing a little dance. Shall we do the little dance? It were really easy. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then they just went down and circle. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, circle back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there was some kind of body pop, which I can't remember. Okay, that's about as much as we can do. So spread the toes, guys. I'm just going to take my socks off because I don't think I can balance with socks on. So spread the toes. Make sure you're pushing that big toe into the mat, especially try not to lift up. And then shoulders down, and then just bring it up And then just hold it into your tree. I'm just gonna, this leg really wants to pull in at the minute, so I'm trying to rotate it a bit. Big deep breaths, either in and out through the nose or in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then fingers, and then together just hold, and then in for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I know I was going to do something else then, but I didn't. Reach up with the same hand as the leg in front, do that lovely lateral stretch, really try and pull on the wrist, take a breath in. And out. In. And out. And then chin to chest, hips back, gently down. Debs hasn't been on for a bit, so Dad's not been well, so he's had some precancerous cells. It looks like everything's going to be alright, but he's been in hospital this week, so that's why she's not been on class. So let's all just send a big hug to Debs' dad, because he's adorable, Brian. And then gently up. Good, well done. And then let's go to the other side. So again, spread the toes, lift the leg. So look how much more rotation I've got in this. Hold, draw the belly in. Feel really like stable, and just see if you can take your arms up to ceiling. And back down. And again. One more. Beautiful. And then again, hold in and out for 2, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take it over, reach up, get that lovely stretch of the spine, and then push out. Back to centre, and then soften the front knee, bring the hips back gently down. Since we've got a few little aches and pains, guys, in backs and hips, and we'll do some really nice mobilisation through today that we haven't done for a while. So take a breath in at the bottom, out breath, in breath, out breath, last one breath in, and softly, softly up. Good. So let's go into, remember what we used to do, so we're just going to step touch, and then we're going to take our hand and imagine, and then we're just going to take a nice circling action. So just circle, pendulum, not pendulum, circle like a figure 8. And then go back the other way, keep that joint, before we just lift a few little weights, guys, to keep that strength going. And then do the other side, and even in this, just notice if one shoulder feels a little bit stiffer than the other, and switch. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. That went a bit weird, that one, didn't it? And you can do it like that as well, to the side of the body is quite nice, because it keeps that flexion, yeah, as opposed to the front. And then again, round. And I don't know about you guys, but definitely my right shoulder moves much more fluid than my left. And then let's stick with that kind of pumping motion. So we're just going to take the hands behind the head. Yeah, I'm just going to bring them in and then really pull out. In, stretch, in, stretch. 4 more. And last one. And then down into palms facing down. Retract up into our calf and lower. So again, remember calf raises as well are really good for that pumping lymphatic system. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, well done. Grab yourself a couple of weights, guys. You can have a couple of different sizes if you've got them. If not, then just use the same ones. It's just obviously that some weights are easier to use in certain directions. So we'll start with our hard one first. Not hard one, sorry, easier one first, bicep. So again, if your balance is a little bit off, always make sure, please, that you've got something at the side of you. Not ideal because this moves, but it's better than having nothing. If you want to work on your balance and your core, lift the leg, draw the belly in, and either hold if you need to, or just try not to hold. For 2, for 3, for 4, for 5, 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Switch sides. Again, find the centre, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Another slightly easier tricep. Not easier than bicep, but you can probably still have a slightly heavier weight. Just 1, 2. Remember, you can always do this one over the head. I find this harder, to be fair, with a bigger weight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. And 14. Three, 2, 1. Well done. Place that one down, or if you've got the same weight, guys, just pick your other one up so we've got both together. They're not easy, these ones, so just see if you want to just do the arm action without the weight, please feel free to do that. So we're just going to hold, we're going to push the rib cage down, we're going to bring it in, out, up, down, in, out, up, down. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh no, Linda today, did you say she won't come in on? 2. Oh yes, she did, didn't she? And 1. That'd be nice if she could come up from London. Wouldn't it? How cute would that be? And then just into your bicep again, but because we've got a lunge, we'll keep the weight slightly smaller. So just down, keep pushing that big toe in. 2, 3, 4, 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then see if you can just gently come to that front knee. And then just lift and lift the leg at the same time. Just for 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, switch. 10 lunges and 10, well done, to the front raise chin to chest, lift the leg. One, well done. Oh, tired today. And then heels together, push the rib cage down, elevate the chest, keep the ribs closed, take it into our dumb waiter. Try not to obviously push out like this, guys. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're nearly there, I promise. We're just going to do our abduction. Lift for 10. Nice and slow. 9. Length through the crown of the head. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful. 1, the other side, shoulders down. If you've been lifting the same weight since the haven, it's time to pick a slightly heavier one. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Just put them down somewhere safe, guys, so that you're not kicking them. Grab a ball if you've not got one and a band. Get your band first. Make sure your band has got some width in it, so don't have it really narrow. And then we're just going to take it up. As always, we're just going to bend the elbows for 2. And if this feels a really nice fluid movement, then you can do the other one. If you feel that you're kind of doing that, don't do the next one. Otherwise, we're going to go over, we're going to open up the chest. Take a beautiful in-breath. And out-breath as we go over. Again. Let's do 4 more. I remember the first time I ever tried to do this, I couldn't do it. It's quite a tough one if you tie it through the pegs. Next one, we're just going to hold it, take a beautiful in-breath. And then just try and grab it, so you're just going to bring it into that dumb waiter again movement. So we're taking it out, keep the rib cage closed, and then just push out a little bit. Push, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Well done. Place it down. Take your foot over again. Same hand goes up, same hand as the leg in front. Into our tricep. Push it down. Take a beautiful in-breath. to try, we normally do it there, but if you want to try and take it up and pull back, you can, if the range of motion allows you. If not, just take it horizontal. Horizontal. I keep saying wrong words today. And then gently down, and then just in front, just for a little deltoid. It's beautiful out there. I took Coco out really quickly, and it's cold, but gosh, what a gorgeous day it is. And again, lift up, just push down. Yeah, and this is where you can always give yourself that little check. How far away are you from your hands? One side, as we know, is always easier than the other. And then behind the back, and again, just pull. It's my tight side. Back to centre, and then just in front. And beautiful, well done guys. Come on down to the floor. Let's take it straight into a little bit of just a little bit of movement for the neck again. So all we're going to do is sit nice and upright, and we're just going to take a chin to chest and then back up. A chin to chest and back up. And again, 3 more. Good, and then we're just going to take one hand down, just come back into that mermaid. Back to centre the other way. Well done. Let's come into just a little bit more strength work on the legs before we stretch them out, and then we'll do a bit of core. So we're just going to work on trying to recruit our glutes again. So we're going to lift up the bottom waist. Yeah, I always have black on black, don't I? Which is such a bad teaching it. But anyway, gap underneath. So lengthen the top leg, and we're going to point the foot, and we're going to bring the leg ever so slightly back of the midline. So you're already feeling a stretch through the hip flexor. Drop and lift it up. Drop, lift it up. Drop, lift. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just bend the knee, just push the foot back a little bit, but keep the pelvis really still. Try not to move the back. You're just pushing the heel towards an imaginary wall behind you. Push. 3, 2, 1, and then come over onto your front, and then just push your pubic bone down into the mat. Draw the belly in. We're not lifting the hip bones. Everything's keeping super still. Point the right foot, point the leg, the foot of the leg that you've been lifting, and then just lift it again into hip extension. So lift. There should be no movement in the back. If there is, don't lift it as high. If you don't like your head like that, just switch it to one side. Squeeze your bum. Nobody wants a flat bum. Like a sugar. 5, 4, and you should be able to feel it if you touch it. All engaging. Hold it and then just hamstring curl it and lengthen it. 2, 3. Good alternative if you don't want to be on wrists doing this one. 3, 2, 1. And then just see if you can grab it to pull it in. If you can't, don't worry, just leave it there. And then bend both and just have a little windscreen wipe, side to side. A little circle. Circle back. And then just take your hands down by your side. Push your pubic bone down, draw the belly in, engage the glutes if you feel your back needs it. Otherwise, just think more about the core. Hands go down towards the feet. And we're just lifting our forehead and our chest a little bit, keeping the core engaged. We're just holding and then we're just bringing our arms out to capital T, reaching opposite ends of the room. Back in, lower back down, let everything wiggle. Let's do it again. Push your pubic bone down, draw the belly in, send your fingertips towards your feet, lift the head, the chest, take it out, hold, and then bring them back. And just see, can you just take them up your back, back again, out to the side, back in, lower back down, have a little wiggle. Good. And then just gently come up onto your hands to bring yourself over onto that other side. So again, we're bending the bottom knee, we're lifting the bottom waist, so we've got this nice gap, lifting the leg. But we're trying not to have the leg completely in the midline, so we're just going to take it ever so slightly back without moving the back. So we're not arching, we're keeping in the same position, but we're just getting a little bit more glute work and a little bit more hip extension. So we're dropping and lifting. And just if you're not managing the whole class, it doesn't matter. This is not, when we first started out, ladies, I was thinking about it the other day, I mean, this is like quite an intermediate advanced pilates class you do, so bloody brilliant. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee and push the heel back a little bit. Push the heel back. Always remember, guys, if you're off Friday morning at 9, I do a Zoom link, which is much easier than this. It's a much more gentle flexibility, mobility. We do weights sometimes, we do abdominals, we do side leg, but we do a lot of stretches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then over onto your front. And again, you can take your head to one side. Really important, you push your pubic bone down to the mat. Think about something boiling hot on the mat and you can't stand it on your belly and you're pulling your belly button away from it. And then lengthen that leg and you're just lifting and squeezing. You're keeping the hips down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold it, bring it in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Just bring it in. So yeah, maybe the week we have lunch, guys, on the 11th, because we won't be doing class. If you want to do that Monday lunchtime at 12 that Janet does, or you can do the one on a Friday, guys, if you want to do some movement. I'll just record it for you, Jax. Alright, come onto your back. I like to tip my head on the ball to do my little stretches through the legs. So we're going to stretch the legs out now. So just gently bring that band across one foot. Try and always have it thick, because if otherwise keeping neutral spine. Try not to squeeze the lower back into the mat. Try and have that little tiny gap. But really bring your toes in. Bring them in. Feel like you're pushing your heel up towards the ceiling. It's quite a deep stretch. And then point the foot as much away as you can. So you're lengthening obviously then the front muscles, the tibialis particularly. And then just bring it in again. And then take it in and out. In and out. Oh, Jude got his first exam back. He got 73%, so we're pretty chuffed. Oh, he's so good. He just, oh yeah, he just rung me. It was so nice to hear his voice. 2, 1, and then bring it in, and then just bring it across, and then back to centre. In. Macy's off up to sea this weekend. I'm blitzing my wardrobes, guys. 4, 3, 2. I've discovered Vinted, it's brilliant. And then out to the side. Sort of gorgeous dress I don't wear anymore, and then bought another one. And then hold. And soften the knee back to centre, and then just bring it over again. Oh, I had that jumper on last night, Serena, that you gave me in class because it was freezing and everyone was saying, oh, the jumper, it's a nice job. Thank you. Someone's cast off to someone else's treasures, eh? And then again out to the side. And soften. And then just bring the other leg up. And then again, just flex. And point. Flex. And point. Flex. So I'm always really tight in my calves, always. So I don't know what I'd be like if I didn't do this every day. But some people are tighter. I did it in class the other day and someone could really feel the stretch through the front of the leg. So obviously if you're a bit more anteriorly tight, then make sure you point in as well. And then just bring it in and out. In and out. In and out. Good, and then just bring it across, just a nice little kind of flossing action. Soften the knee if it feels too much. And then all the way over. Back to centre, and then out to the side. And then just soften. And then take it away. Let's, if you want to keep, I'm just going to keep my head there today just because it feels nice. And we're going to do some single leg stretch work. So, make sure that your feet are not as close as they would be in bridge. Walk them a little bit further away so you naturally feel that you just have got that nice pelvis neutral. Little gap underneath the lumbar spine. We're just going to bring the right leg up to tabletop and the left leg. And we're going to keep that gap underneath the lumbar spine. We're going to try and bring our arms in to give that really nice kind of mobility. So take the right leg forward, the right hand follows and the left hand comes back. Remember when you take your arm backwards, you're not letting the ribs come with you. And again. Eight. Or was it in the wrong place? 1. Just give yourself a nice little hug into chest. And then take your ball away. And then just take your ball overhead. And then as we come a chin to chest, lift up, down, and over. And over. And back. And back. Make sure chin's to chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Tuck it back. And do 4 supine spine stretches. And beautiful. And then come back down onto the floor. Take your ball in between the legs so that your knees are nice and connected. Make sure, it feels weird being in this position and my mat's that equal, so I feel a little bit out of kilt today. Bring the collarbones really nice and wide, chin towards the chest, take a lovely breath in. And just do 4 little pelvic imprints and a lift of the bum first, and then back to centre. And again, lower the back into the mat, lift the bum, back to centre. If the back's tender today, just do this. Or do this with a ball underneath your back, that can feel nice too. Or on the next one, we are going to go into bridge. I'm going to have to move my hats, guys. Sorry, they're not on top of each other and I can feel myself. I'm so weird with things out. Right, okay, that should be better. Okay, so bring yourself into bridge by just gently taking the weight into the middle of the foot and the heel and pulling gently away from the mat, bone by bone. Take a breath in. Slowly lower. Beautiful. Let's go again. Squeeze the ball. Breath in. Gently lower. And again. And lower. And again. Stay upon this one. Just squeeze the ball. Well done. Gently down. And then gently back up again. Last one of strength. Take the heels away. Drop the bum. Lift. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Ten more. Take the heels down, breath in. Slowly lower. And again, give the knees a good hug into chest. And then just hit let the knees just flip out to the side into that butterfly pose. Just rest here for a good 30 seconds. And then back to center. Just lengthen the left leg, take the right leg into tabletop, and just use the opposite hand to just pull that leg inwards, turning your head the other way. Well done. And then just take that foot really wide and then just let the knee come down. Back to center, switch sides, so just bring it across. Well done, back to center, and then just in. Beautiful, well done. So we're just going to either jump onto our roller to do our shoulder work, guys. If you don't want to go on your roller, by all means do this on the mat. It can feel really nice on the mat as well. So if you are on the roller, as always, just make sure that your head is connected. And we're just going to literally just take our right ear to shoulder just to release any tension in the neck. And the other way. One more each side. The other way. And then back to center. Take the right arm up towards the ceiling. Protract, rotate, rotate, retract. Protract, rotate, retract. Two more. Good. The other side again. Notice if it moves as well. So you're keeping the elbow straight, you protract, and then I take my thumb towards my foot. The other way, retract. And then up to ceiling, into scissor for 8. Good, and then a little bit, not to the ground this time, and remember that lovely helicopter one. Or snow angels, windmill. 4 more. So important to keep the shoulder moving. Nobody tells you, do they, that as you get older, women are more at risk of developing shoulder issues because we're not generally as strong as men. And then just open up, just feel that really nice opening of the chest. Just take a beautiful in-breath. And let's just see what our core's doing. So let's just see how strong we've got, guys. Take your right hand, place it over your chest onto your left inner shoulder area, and then across on the other one. Obviously, if you're on the mat, this is going to be much easier. And then just lift the right foot. Just not a lot, not up here. We're just lifting it a few inches. Hold. Lower it back down, find your centre again. Lift the other side. I used to be rubbish at this. And then lower again. Keep the core engaged, little gap underneath the lumbar spine, lift again. And lower. Keep the core engaged, lift again. And lower. Take your arms down by your side, gently come off. Come over onto your front. And we'll just do a few cat-to-cows. So 4 cow-to-cats. And then back to neutral. Send your hips up nice and high, chin towards the chest. Take the right heel down, hold that deep stretch. The left heel. The right heel. Left. Soften the knees, walk your hands back to your feet. Don't come anywhere just yet. Have some nice real bend through the knee. Just rock up and down. So just lift the toes, lift the heel, lift the toes, lift the heel. And then just walk your feet further apart. Really bend the knees and just hang there, having a little rock side to side. You will feel some tightness in your back when you like this, no doubt. And then gently, gently restack your spine back up. And just take 3 pelvic circles. And 3 the other way. Something's clicking and I can't decide where it is. I think it's in my hip flexor. Thank you, lovelies. Both my clocks are completely, one says 1/2 and one says 20 past, so I apologise guys, I've no idea. Oh, it is 1/2. There you go. I better change that clock, it's 10 minutes slow. Thank you guys, alright? Yeah. Good, 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 good. Well, enjoy the nice sunny weather. I know it's freezing out there, but it's beautiful. It really is a beautiful day, which is better than, yeah. And I can see you now, I don't look like I've been shot, so. Well, have a lovely weekend. If I don't see you, and yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye, lots of love. See you later. Bye.